Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NASCAR Amino iRacing Cup Series race here at the New Hampshire Motorsport Raceway, whatever the heck you call it. I don't know. Welcoming to the booth, I'm Jim. This other person, he's on the racetrack now, but I'm joined by Alan Godson. How are you, Alan, and what do you expect from today's race?
Hello and welcome everybody to New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Great place to be, especially if you want lobster. It's been really fun to be out here at in the New England region. And for the race, I expect some really good competition out here. New Hampshire is a really fun track to race at. We've seen some fantastic stuff here, especially in 2010, 2011 chase races.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun day. Well, Lucy Fife ended up putting it on pole for the first time this season. Alan, take us around for just one lap.
All right, so here you want to race on this track kind of like Martinsville, so you want to get like really low, hug the yellow line, or yeah, you want to go like just above that bottom lane there. One of the best lines to take. Come down the backstretch, get right near the wall, then you're gonna hit for turn number 3, and then you're gonna go one lane above that bottom line here, or you're gonna hug that yellow line. It would be preferred if you hug the yellow line. It's optimal for lap time. Come off turn number 4. You come across the stripe, and that's a lap around New Hampshire.
Great lap, as always. Good job for your first time for qualifying. But let's go ahead and take a look at the starting lineup for today's race here at New Hampshire. Cars are lined up here on the racetrack, but let's head down for the command.
Drivers, start your engine!
The cars are rolling off, ready to get this race here at the tricky New Hampshire. Let's head down, though, to pit road and get some late-breaking stories.
Paul Donlin has felt the most confident entering today's race than all season. He was very pleased with his starting spot and thinks he has a great piece. Paul simply describes his car as fast. He thinks he can get a great day for this PDM number 7 group as long as they keep the car clean and have the right setup. But confidence can't be said for Carter Jones. It's unusual to see him start this far down the pack again, and he says the team has been slightly off lately and they can't figure out why. He said he is just hoping to get through the race clean and look forward to the mile-and-a-half races coming up.
All right, here's the quick race analysis. 75 laps. Nate Wines was the practice winner, and the field window is going to be 27 to 30 laps. So it's going to be an interesting strategy race, hopefully. Oh, we're about to go green. Alan, who's your pick to win?
Ooh, tough call, but I think it's going to be Zach Stern in that 8 car. Green flags in the air, here we go!
There we go. We are underway here at New Hampshire. Great launch by the 32 of Evan Toddy. Lucy Fife just on the inside, running side by side, heading into turn 2.
Lucy Fife hanging that inside line. Tanner Campos 3 wide behind them, and that's the 3 wide for 5th. And they're still not backing off of that. Someone's got to back out of that mess.
We're going to have to, it's going to be interesting to see specifically which is going to be the dominant line.
Whoa!
Ricci a little loose there. He got sideways heading into turn 3, but overcorrected him. Good save as they come out of turn 4, coming to the line to lead the first lap. It looks like it's going to be Evan Toddy leading them into turn 1.
Evan Toddy heads for turn 1 as race leader. Fife holding him up on the outside as she goes inside. 3 wide with Campos on the inside again. Donlin's in the middle of that.
It's a good run off of turn 2 by Toddy. Evan is going to take the lead here. Clear Lucy Fife for second. Now they're going to be side by side for second behind with Fife and Zach Stern. And in the wall is Caden Bishop. And another car's
2
involved.
cars in the wall.
It's Elon Solberg involved as well.
Tough break for Elon Solberg in that 41 car, I believe.
Yeah. Ooh, man, that was... Hey, right off the start, this is looking like it's Las Vegas again. Wrecking early.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know those guys at my tracks, they love their diamond. They love their diamond grinding.
Yeah, they sure
That's where
do.
I'm trying to think of.
Well, Evan Toddy has caught up to the pace car. Going to enter turn 3. Pit road is open this time. Still a long way to go, of course. Don't imagine any pit stops this time by unless anybody's, I guess, really struggled with their handling the first lap and a half, 2 laps here. But yeah, we'll get a replay after this to see what the cause of incident was. Let's just double check. No, it doesn't look like any of the leaders are going to bring it to pit road. Maybe in the back
I'm not
anybody decides?
Maybe, but I don't. It's way too early to be pitting, and also you can't really tell how your car's going to handle in like a really short run. We had some takers actually. Elon Solberg, who had damage,
and Carter Jones as well, who's running like dead last. But here's the replay here. Let's see what happened.
Oh, they went 3 wide going down the backstretch, headed for turn 3. It looks like here, and then they try to sort themselves back out and contact. And whoa! Elon just got loose and snapped into Caden.
I don't know. It was interesting. It looked like he made like the slightest bit of contact with Jordan Fox on his inside there, and he just seemed to get really, really loose. Here's one more look, but maybe a little bit closer. See if we can help.
Yeah, there's Jordan Fox in that Gorilla's number 60 car, and he makes slight contact. Oh wow! Then Elon just goes up the racetrack into Caden, and then he just slams the wall. He got a little bit of airtime on the right side.
Yeah, a little interesting there. It was a good save by Caden Bishop right there. Kind of used the wall as a little bit of a guide to keep it straight, but here's on board with Elon.
Yeah, look at this. Oh, wow, there's little to no room there. Yeah, he comes back up.
Ooh, you're right about the airtime. It's a little interesting.
It was just slight. It wasn't enough for a total blowover like we've seen before. On board with Caden Bishop in the 37 car.
Let's see, like I said, Caden, that was a really good save because he's just minding his own business, gets hit really, really sideways, but again, has that little bit of quarter panel contact that manages to keep him going. So overall, a good save by Caden Bishop there to keep him going. Here's one more view from up in the air.
Yeah, there you see the 3 wide racing. And then Elon comes down here, makes... Oh, no, there wasn't even any contact. He just got loose, it looked like.
Huh, interesting. I feel like we've seen that a couple times before, specifically at Watkins Glen, that moment where Paul Donlin and Jordan Fox made like the slightest bit of contact, sending Donlin around. But we're going to head to break here early, under caution for the first time for an incident between Elon Solberg and Caden Bishop. Elon going around making contact with the rear of his car into the wall. We'll head to break, and we'll be right back for the restart.
What am I doing with my life? How is moving toy cars going to lead me to a successful future? Is this my purpose on the earth? Is this my purpose, world? Talk to me, world! Is this my purpose? Hey, y'all. It's Cater Johns. And occasionally, when I need to feel at peace with this world, I do just one thing. And that is crack open an ice-cold peace tea. Man, I'm feeling at peace with the world already. Woo! So what are y'all waiting for? Drink peace tea to... Oh!
All right, welcome back, everybody, here to New Hampshire. We are ready to get back underway here. Evan Toddy is the leader. Lucy Fife is in second. Grego Green after a short incident between Caden Bishop and Elon Solberg. Both cars have a little damage. I don't believe they've retired from the race, but they're going to keep it going, but maybe a little bit of damage. As they come to the front straightaway, Toddy and Fife lead them to the green. We're back underway.
And Evan Toddy really worked that outside line, so Lucy's probably got the preferred lane here. Toddy goes slow, side by side, and look who's knocking on the door. It's Zach Stern.
Down into the back straightaway. You're right. Fife with a little bit of a run off there. She's going to clear Evan Toddy for the lead almost fairly easily. No, here comes Toddy back to the inside, trying to keep it, try to fight for the lead here, but doesn't look like he's going to be much of a prevail. Yes, Fife is going to clear for the lead as they're 3 wide behind.
Oh, careful.
Oh, caution is out again.
And the caution's out.
Oh, geez. Now what?
I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Must be something in the back. The leaders seem to be running okay here.
I don't see anything. Oh,
Caden Bishop is slow again. Oh, no.
Oh, that
Not
might
again.
be. That might. Oh, that's not good, Mikey.
No. No, he
I
definitely
don't-
must have been in that because Zachary Shepard and JD are just kind of just like hovering behind, and meanwhile he's going like what 50 miles an hour.
Yeah, most likely. And as my friend Bob Jakowski would say, it's really simple to break this down.
Pace car off. I'm trying to see where the damage is. It looks like there's maybe a little bit of front end damage on both sides. Maybe a little bit of a wrinkle, maybe.
Well, these new cars, they have been real tough cookies to break.
Mm-hmm.
They can take a beating and keep on ticking.
Well, Caden was involved in that caution earlier, so I'm sure he's still got a little bit of left side, but it did look like there was a little bit of right side damage. But
Yeah, it looks like everyone's thinking about pitting here.
yeah, let's see.
Because
I
Lucy's
don't
thinking
know.
about leading them on pit road.
I don't know. They're only 7 laps in, so yeah, no, nobody's pitting.
Yeah,
Oh, never mind. Toddy's pitting.
Evan pits. Tampa's
Tanner?
pitting.
Wow.
Nate Wines, Alan Mooch. Wow, everyone.
That's
a lot
like-
of drivers not pitting. No, it's some drivers are staying out, and a vast majority of them are pitting.
Yeah, so it looks like about, what is that, maybe about 10-ish stayed out here, so maybe a little bit of varying strategy here. Well, of course, we're only 7 laps in, and fuel window's just about 30 laps, so they're still going to have to probably make another stop. Maybe 2, depending on what they're going for. Interesting to see, but Carter Jones, good pit stop. He's going to come out. Evan, Tanner,
Yeah,
Nate,
first one out.
pretty good stops for a lot of guys. Rough stop for Allen and Ethan O'Connor as well. Yeah, they're all going to shuffle off the pit road. And now let's take a look at the replay here. Let's see what actually happened here.
Oh, he was in the middle of 3 wide again on the outside. Again. I'm having
Yeah.
a case of deja vu all of a sudden.
Let's see.
Oh, and then...
Oh. Roberto, Caleb.
Yeah.
Oh, my. Oh. Oh, look out.
I think Roberto came down into Caleb, and that's what caused
Oh.
this whole melee to happen. Whoa!
James Omaki Roberto just did that.
Yeah. We were thinking it was going to be Caden Bishop, but no, it was Omaki.
No, he was a little bit more of an innocent bystander in that one. Here's one more look.
Definitely.
There's like a lot to digest. Let's see here.
Yeah. I think Roberto side drafted off of Caleb, then came down into Caleb, and then Caden hits the wall, and then Omaki just has nowhere to go as Caleb gets hooked. And
Yeah.
my goodness, those spins, brutal.
Like big hits right there, specifically early off turn 4. An interesting spot where they got hit here. Yeah, here's one more look. Another little bit of a closer view.
And not as simple as we thought it was going to be. There's the contact between Bishop and Marinelli and Roberto. Then Roberto goes up into Caden, back down into Caleb, and then more contact. Up into the wall goes Caden.
Yeah, and then as they start shooting down
Roberto's
the
dirt
racetrack,
tracking it here.
yeah, and then oh look, there's the contact, just barely
Ian Styles
clips
also got a piece of it.
James shoots up into the wall, comes back down, and just I guess nowhere really for Roberto to go.
Nowhere for Roberto or Omaki to go.
Yeah, that was unlucky for James
Ooh.
Omaki. He like barely got clipped in that. Here's on board with Caden.
Yeah, the initial contact there.
Oh,
There's the dirt tracking.
oh, there goes James.
And
Oh.
into the wall, and there he goes.
Hey, how about more air time? 2 more cars just got a little bit air there again. Let's see. Oh yeah, here's on board with Roberto.
Roberto, yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, he's in the middle of 3 wide here. Down,
There's-
up, contact, up,
Oh,
around, saves it, and not for long.
It was a
Is
good
it
save
over?
until right there.
Right there.
Oh,
Yep. It's
Yeah,
like,
there
I got it. I don't got it.
There was like 3 or 4 different layers to that wreck. Here's on board with James now.
Yeah. And Omaki makes contact with Ian Styles right about here.
Right there. Oh,
Yeah.
just unlucky for
That-
James. Not really
Oh
any-
my gosh.
barely, just barely got into that.
Air
Of
on the
course-
right side again.
Yeah, I don't think really he could have expected Roberto there. I don't think they could have really missed each other. But I guess we're going to head to break again here. We're under caution again for the 2nd time today. Another incident involving Roberto, Caden, James, Zachary Shepard, and yeah, plenty of other drivers. Big contact, a lot of drivers into the wall. James and Roberto go around. But we're going to head to break here once again. Be back for the restart. Hopefully you don't wreck again. Wow, that was a quick commercial there. Welcome back again,
Amino
everybody. We're about to go green here again for the next lap, whatever lap it is, I don't even know. After an incident involving plenty of cars, Roberto, James, Caleb, Caden, they all got into the wall. And a little bit of varying pitch strategy. These top, I'm pretty sure it's about 12 cars stayed on the racetrack, and back there, black car, Evan Toddy was the first one to come off the pit road. Green flag is back out.
This time Zach Stern's got the outside line, which has been preferred on those restarts. There you see Zach Stern battling with Lucy 5, but right as I say that, 5 gets a run on the inside. What a run by Lucy 5 as she clears. Zach Stern, here comes Justin Ricci. Side by side with Stern, headed for turn 3. But 5's cleared them both. Let's see if Stern goes low. Oh, he does not. He'll stay high.
He's trying to get that top momentum. Hey, look at Kyler Sustry. Really good run today. Had a great run going at Watkins Glen. It's a little bit of a mistake, but great running for this 99 car, running in the top 5. But solid runs. Zach Stern has cleared the second. These two are side by side for third with Paul Donlin, Anthony Sasso looking for somewhere to go.
Either you got somewhere to go or you got nowhere to go. This track is known for some magical runs, and speaking of magic runs, Stern's gonna try the inside this time. He holds Lucy 5 up in turn 3. They don't make contact, and Stern clears for the lead. Zach Stern to the point.
Great run there for Stern. He had a great run off of turn 2. Had that draft on the back straightaway. Made a really good dive move into turn 1. Haven't seen many passes on the inside, as Lucy's going to try the inside to pass Zach for the lead.
Yeah, what a crossover by Lucy 5 there. Trying to keep Stern on the outside, but not going to get a run. Stern gets a run off 2, headed for turn 3, and they're still scrabbling for positions back there.
Top 3 are a little bit more under a blanket now. Lucy is trying to do everything she can under that motor right now, trying to get to Zach, but he looks to see really strong off the corner specifically, as there's Evan Toddy, first car now on fresh tires. He's slowly moving up the pack once again here into the top 5, 6th place. There's Caden coming off the pit road as well.
Yes, I was about to say, gotta watch out for Caden.
Caution!
Bishop coming off. Here, caution's out. Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Oh, was that Marinelli?
No, it's Dylan Jones.
Oh, it's Dylan Jones.
Oh.
Just to put a Amino card here, did he use an Invincible Yosh and it just backfired on him? Or did someone use the Yosh on him?
I don't know. I have a feeling it may have been someone on him. I mean, that was weird. He was pointed nose first, so it looks like he must have got spun out into turn, I think that was turn 1 and 2. A little bit of, I don't know, interesting spot. So far, we've seen all the incidents in turn 3. This time, it was him sitting in turn 1.
It was turn 1. Yeah. Could have been an oil slick or an Invincible Yosh. We'll get a replay here in a moment, see what happens. But first, let's see if any cars go down pit road. This should be interesting to see.
Yeah, this will be interesting. Specifically with those cars that stayed out, I wonder if now that they got a quick caution, maybe this was their strategy. Are they going to come down pit road now and maybe only be like, what is it, 4 laps? I guess the 32, they would have
4 laps fresher.
4 laps fresher. Yeah, here they come.
Yeah. Yep, here comes Zach Stern leading Lucy 5, Justin Ricci, Marinelli, Sustry, Paul Donlin on the pit road. And you see the 25 going on as well.
Yeah, there's pretty much, that's exactly what we thought. Everybody who did not pit under that first caution, we bring it down this time. The only issue with this strategy call here is that these guys are going to be way in the back. Let's take a look and see what happens with this caution.
Real wide with Elon and Quinn Yeager on the inside. And...
Oh!
Whoa!
Oh!
What's Quinn Yeager doing? Ooh.
Oh!
Change the shuffle!
That was weird. Like, here, let's... Quinn and Elon just kept dooring each other and just eventually came up into Dylan.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And whoa.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
Poor Dylan. He had nothing to do with that.
Yeah, I can just imagine Dylan Jones screaming all sorts of profanities on the radio.
Well, that was quick enough. We're going to go back to green here again, I guess, because nobody wants to go to commercial break. But why would we? Commercials are boring. Let's keep going racing here. But it's going to be now, look at this, a little bit of a shakeup now up front here after those pit stops. Evan Toddy retains the lead. That's Nate Wines, Alex Bruno, Carter Jones, and Ethan O'Connor in the top 5. So a little bit of different names. Those guys that pitted way back in the distance, they're going to have a lot of work to make up. Green flag
back in the air. Good launch by Evan Toddy. He stands side by side with Nate Wines and takes the lead. Now we're starting to see the inside line be preferred on the restarts. Look at Evan Toddy just get a run.
I guess it's fair to say, I mean, it's still very early, but I think Evan Toddy has probably the best car at the moment. I don't want that to be an announcer jinx, but he's been really strong today. Stays side by side, 3 wide behind, but a great run from Nate Wines, putting up a fight up top.
Oh, I don't like what's going on back there. Mooch was in the middle of 3 wide, but he got away from it, and he's running in 5th right now. What a run for that number 42 team out of Raleigh, North Carolina.
Side by side for second as Nate Wines clears for the lead. Good run now for Carter Jones. Feels like Carter's been on a bit of a rush streak as of late.
Look down, 3 wide. And then Nate Wines gets ahead of it.
Yeah, Nate Wines is able to clear. But like I said about Carter, he feels like he's been on a little bit of a rough patch as of late. But this run right here, definitely positive momentum heading for that 62 group.
Oh, absolutely, especially with the playoff, with the hunt for with the race to the playoff. It's coming up really soon.
Single file now between the top 4. Carter's trying to put up a little bit of a fight here, trying to take the lead away from Nate Wines. Good that you brought up the playoff format because, remember, leading a lap is 1 bonus point in the regular season points. So, overall, bonus points could be important. Nate Wines has led a few laps now, so he's got a bonus point. But Toddy fights back on the inside. He clears Carter again for second.
Yeah, it's a 3-car race for the lead. Nate Wines leading over Toddy and Carter. 2 of them. Nate Wines is in an Omaki Chevrolet with Carter and Evan, I believe, in Tao Chevrolets. I could be wrong about that.
Close. Tao Chevrolet for Carter. Evan's in his own team. Remember, he's a new team owner this year. That Quick Trip Racing.
Quick Trip Racing. Interesting. Well, if I were Max Morrill, I would not want to look behind me because that 42 car is in the rearview mirror, and he slings to the inside.
Yeah, here comes
and
Mooch into the inside of Morrill for 4th, but battle there. Carter tried to put up a little bit of a fight to Nate Wines, unable to prevail. Evan Toddy is going to easily clear him for 2nd place using that top lane. Alex Morrill in 4th place, side by side with the 42. Almost contact, but they're going to stay side by side as here comes Toddy for the lead again.
I love Carter Jones being the meat of a side-by-side sandwich.
What does Evan Toddy do? How hard does he push? He's on these guys are on a technically, I guess, a little bit older tires than the guys in the back, but I don't see any of them really making any close moves here at the moment. But side by side back here for 4th still, it's Mooch and Morrill.
Yeah.
They cannot settle out who wants to be 4th.
And Mooch is going to clear him. Let's see if he holds on to it, and he looks like he will. Toddy's going for the lead on 1.
Man, it's still trying to interesting to figure out, especially right now, what is the dominant lane? Because we've seen both lanes work on the outside, on the inside, specifically on restarts, but they're having a tough time, specifically under green, trying to figure out which lane to use to make some passes. A little bit back here through the field.
Yeah, what I noted on the first 2 restarts is you want it to be on the outside lane, but as the race is going on, the inside lane has come into its own and is actually the preferred lane now.
Yeah, look at those guys. There's Ricci, there's Marinelli, Fife. They're all stuck back here. They're sturdy further back.
Yeah. Yeah, that pitting 4 laps after the other guys did, I do not think worked out for them. And it's clearly showing here.
It's like a hornet's nest back there. They just are unable to make passes. They just keep going 3 wide. Ricci there on the inside, 3 wide as well. But back up front, here comes Mooch.
Alan Mooch is battling for 3rd with Carter.
Oh, and is he going to take the
he's going to clear easily.
Oh, almost. Yeah. But Carter, a good run off before.
Mooch holds him off for that one.
Toddy still trying to find the clean
and Mooch
air.
Is still holding him on. Yeah, he's cleared.
Oh, he did get it. P3 for Alan Mooch now. Good run for the 42 group.
Yeah, Alan Mooch has had some really good runs this season. He's run up as high as 2nd, and that was his best finish at Bristol.
Yeah, he's run 2nd at Bristol.
Low.
Yeah, here comes Toddy. Still trying to go for the lead. He's been unsuccessful quite a few times now, but he's still alongside the 38. Entering turn 1. Does he do anything different here? Looks like he's trying to send it into turn 1. Nate really trying to force no room down there for the 32, but they stay side by side on the backstretch.
Oh, we're going to see some 3 wide for 2nd, 3rd in a bit because Mooch is stuck in the middle, and Morreale might be getting there, but right as I say that, they sort themselves back out.
And Toddy,
And Mooch
just
gets
like
third
that,
back.
just like that, Toddy takes the lead away from Nate Wines. Mooch takes third away as well. Toddy back to the lead.
And it's a rematch of Bristol for second, because here comes Alan Mooch to the inside.
You know, I want to bring up what you mentioned about Alan Mooch earlier. He has ran great this season, specifically for a rookie. I'm pretty sure he's, I mean, again, I'm new to this booth, but from what I've seen in my pre-race notes, hasn't he finished like second twice? It was what, Bristol, and didn't he finish second at, was it Charlotte?
Yeah,
Yeah.
shocked everyone. He went down pit road late in the race, and everyone's like, yeah, he's done. And then all of a sudden he comes storming in out of nowhere, and everyone's like, where did this 42 car come from?
Yeah, that was a race I remember. He even could have won. That was a race where he was on like those fresh tires and just ran out of time specifically for the guys in front.
Yeah.
Looking back here.
Yeah, there's Tanner Camp. Yeah, look at this flyby on the field. There's
that Tyler guy.
Wild in the 31.
There's that Tyler King guy.
Tyler
How about
King.
that?
Yeah, whoa. Someone's bobbling back there.
I forgot that guy was racing. I had to highlight him because, you know, he's a person who does these boots every week. So good to see him on the field specifically. Back here, a lot of guys still struggling. Sustry, Stern, Ricci,
Pretty wide.
still not able to really go anywhere.
Yeah, Lucy, Fife, Zach, Stern, they're kind of stuck back here.
Paul Donlin as
With
well.
no forward progress. Yeah, Donlin, Sustry's back here, Ricci's back here. Drivers
I get
that did it straight out. Yeah, the getting 4 laps after the other guys did, bad idea because they had a lot of traffic to go through as it was. And now as I say that, we got some company up here. Kyler Sustry in the 99, I believe. 8 lines. He's still trying to chase down Evan Toddy. Mooch is trying to go after Campos, who's taking third.
Yeah, it's
No, that's McEnroe. Never mind. It's with the other one.
Yeah, it's
that's
battling
Tweedy,
back
O'Connor.
here between, what is this, like third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh.
Fifth,
All these
fifth,
guys.
sixth, seventh, eighth, yeah.
Yeah, all these guys are battling. Nate Wines and Evan Toddy are just gone. They just don't want any part of this. There's Campos. Campos has also kind of been on a little bit of a rough streak. He's had a rough season, really. He's still below the cut line entering this race and running top 10. This is definitely a run this 24 group expects to see, and definitely a run they need to have for the end of the
Absolutely.
this race.
And you see Steph Peters back there on the 78. He's also having himself a solid day after having a rough outing in both Bristol and Watkins Glen.
It's interesting. Look at the way the Tau cars are divided. You got Carter Jones, Tanner Campos, Seth Peters. You guys have been on a little bit of rough patch as of late.
Careful!
And then there's guys like Dylan Jones and Zach Stern and Justin Ricci who are still just struggling in the back. But I don't know. It's interesting. Interesting diversity between teams up front and in the back.
Yeah, and look at Alan Mooch. He is just hanging around this top 10 like it's nobody's business. That 42 team has been turning heads since they rolled off the truck at Daytona, and they're really making some noise here in New Hampshire today. Oh, careful.
Seth Peters.
That was Seth Peters in the middle of that.
Almost a little bit of contact.
And Jordan Fox gets away.
Almost took him, Jordan Fox, and
O'Connor
out. Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, careful, boys.
I'll be honest.
I'll
be honest just look at the way this next gen car is run. Bristol was maybe a little bit of a slight letdown. The passing, racing was maybe at parts interesting and other parts uninteresting. But this race at New Hampshire, sort of similar track, still sort of small. New Hampshire's a little bigger, much flatter. The racing today has actually been fairly entertaining, I'd say.
Absolutely, and the thing about New Hampshire is it's a 1 mile version of Martinsville, which is why I think you want to go down low and hug that yellow line.
It's even better too because you got both lanes working. See, when you think of Martinsville, which we'll go to much later in the season, inside lane is definitely the preferred lane. But here, it seems like both lanes, the bottom and the middle, are both working.
Yeah, and Mooch got passed by O'Connor. And he's going to fall into the clutches of Jordan Fox if he's not careful.
Jordan Fox looking for a little bit of recovery after having slight contact early in the race, but having a pretty good comeback, I'd say, overall running top 10. Looking at the guys up front, Campos and Morreale still there. Toddy and Nate Wines are just even further gone now.
Backed out. Yeah, Evan Toddy's on the outside line, stuck up there by Carter Jones and Alan Mooch, side by side between Campos and Morreale.
Campos is going to force it on the inside, and he's going to easily clear Alex Muriel, take third place away. Battling now, here comes Carter Jones and Ethan O'Connor.
Yeah, and Alan Mooch is just hanging around there like, I'll let you guys battle. I'll take over.
Oh!
Okay. Oh, trouble! Look
What?
out! And the Russians out! Oh my god! I don't think Alan Mooch is going to be happy with Jordan Fox about that.
What just happened?
The longest green flag run comes to an end.
That was a little bit confusing. It just looked like they made the tiniest bit of contact, and they just shot up into the wall, and Fox is stopped back there, and Alan Mooch is going to stop here. Ooh, interesting.
Oh, man. Alan Mooch was having a really good day, and now it's gone.
Both cars are having a really good day, and just, I don't know. I guess that's really unfortunate. Both running top 10, top 5, and just that happened.
Oh, my gosh. And I know we say this in racing a lot, but this changes everything.
Exactly. Now, here's interesting. So I'm pretty sure right before that ran away, it said 35 laps to go. Fuel windows, 27 to 30. So I imagine they're going to pit here and do their best to save. Either that or they're going to try to save, because I assume when we go back green, it's probably going to be 32 laps to go. So if these guys are good fuel savers, they're going to have to save 1, 2, maybe 3 laps. It'll be interesting to see what these guys are going to try to do.
I reckon you have to save 4 laps if you want to make it to the end. But oh my goodness, here they all come. And one car stays out.
Oh no, I think that's Kate Bishop. No, I think he's just getting a lap back. He's a couple laps.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's like 2 or 3.
Yeah, here's everybody on pit road. This is an important stop. This could be, depending on who saves the fuel,
it's gonna be the
money stop. This could be the money stop right here.
And
oh, here comes some cars. It looks like it's Nate Wines, Alex Muriel,
Nate Wines,
O'Connor,
and then Lucy.
Wow.
Oh, slow stop for Lucy 5 in that 5 team.
Really slow stop for Evan Toddy. They fell from first to 8th right there.
Yeah. And Lucy 5 is even having a slower stop. She was running like in the top 10 or something like that, and now she leaves. Holy crap.
Well, that changes
I don't think
everything.
Lucy's going to be happy with that. Yeah, here's what happened between Mooch and Fox. They were running side by side, and I think
they made just a tiny bit of contact in the quarter. Yeah, right there.
Yeah, right there. Yep, and then they both went into the wall.
I don't know, maybe I'm guessing just from the look of it, maybe just a misjudgment on Fox's part.
I would believe so, yeah, but either way, Mooch isn't going to be happy with Fox.
Yeah,
and those two are rookie contenders.
Yeah, that's going to be tough in the rookie points. Let's see one more look. Yeah, this is a lot better. Let's see. Oh,
down?
Actually, it looked like Fox tried to go the outside and just got really loose and just flew to the inside of Alan Mooch. So it looked like Fox just tried to make a move, but it just stepped out from underneath him. Well, we're going to head to break here. We're going to head to break here once again. Interesting, I guess, moment that happened there. Jordan Fox just lost it on top of Alan Mooch. We're going to head to break here once again and be back for the restart. This should be an interesting final few laps. Alright everybody, welcome back here to New Hampshire. We are ready to go back green after another incident involving Jordan Fox, Alan Mooch. Both cars have, I guess, taken the pit road for some damage repair. I think they'll be a couple laps down at this point. But we're ready to go back green here for the restart with just a touch over 30 laps to go. It's Nate Wines, Alex Muriel on the front row, green flag.
I believe Alex Muriel won at Daytona, side by side with Nate Wines, and let's see which lane's preferred this time.
Oh, look at
Lane gets an advantage. O'Connor.
Oh, I thought I thought he was about to make it 3 wide there. It would have been a little concerning, but Nate Wines, it looks like he's going to surge ahead of Muriel for the time being. Can he hold it?
And the answer to that question is, looks like, yeah, he'll clear.
Oh,
But
maybe.
O'Connor's now trying to make it 3
Oh.
wide. Maybe no.
Not quite. Here comes Muriel. Good run on the outside. He clears.
Yeah, the inside line was preferred for a while, but once they got off of turn 4, the outside line was preferred. And look who's in that 82 car. Is Don Faulkner coming back from last week's slide at Watkins Glen. He got 5. What a devastating race from him, though. Had that race locked up until that slide in the bus stop.
I know. What a.
And right as I say, Wines is up the fire from O'Connor and Carter Jones.
Oh, what a move. Nate Wines is doing everything he can.
Carter Jones.
Oh,
Careful, boys.
Look at the run by O'Connor. He forces it on the outside. O'Connor, it looks like he's going to take second and clear. Oh, maybe not.
Well, not for long. 3 wide. Seth Peters is behind him.
Oh, it looks like O'Connor's going to get the run off. Yes, he does. O'Connor takes second place.
And they'll sort themselves back out to side by side. Now single file, aside from Jones and Wines.
There's Evan Todd. He had a rough pit stop there. He's back into now 6th place, so Toddy's trying to look for a big of a rebound here.
Easy now. And O'Connor is going after Muriel.
Oh, this is interesting. Muriel a race winner, O'Connor not. O'Connor's got to be hungry. He's got to be.
Yeah, and with the playoff system, I do believe that wins give you bonus points going into that.
O'Connor trying to do everything he can. He's running in the lane of Alex Muriel right now. Can't say he's facing much dirty air. He's keeping a steady pace, but looks like he's just trying to find the best lane to get closer right now. Looks like they're staying fairly even.
26 to go next time by, and you gotta wonder, are they gonna start saving fuel at some point? Because I don't think they're gonna make it to the end on the fuel that they have.
Well, I don't know. Like we said, 27 to 30. Of course, 30 is the max on fuel. We restarted with 31 to go, so I imagine these guys don't want to pit again, so they've got to save at this point.
A caution would be beneficial for Fox and Allen Mooch, but for now, everyone else just wants to see this thing out go green to the end, side by side between Toddy and Carter Jones. Jones in the green 62 car. Evan Toddy in the black Adidas car. They're side by side, and they're side by side. We're in our top 2, multiple rows deep.
Toddy, of course, I feel like he's got to really clear because I'm sure he's felt like he's had the best car today. He thinks he can maybe chase down the top 2, and he's going to clear Carter Jones for 3rd place. Seth Peters on the outside takes it from Nate Wines. Caleb, a good rebound after a couple incidents today. It feels like he's had a good rebound now into the top 10, and it looks like O'Connor's inching closer to Muriel.
Yeah, he's inching ever so slightly closer. And there's our battle for 3rd. Then you got side by side for 5th and 7th.
Here he goes.
O'Connor dives low.
Oh, it looked like Muriel maybe missed the corner a little bit. He went a little bit
careful.
wide.
Oh, no. Oh, Muriel's in trouble.
Can he
Muriel's in big trouble here.
No, not yet.
No.
24 to go.
Oh, and Muriel's sweating bullets here.
I think O'Connor's going to try to force him into. He's going to try to force him into a mistake here. He's just going to stay there, keep hunting him down. He's going to try the outside. Muriel's going to give it to him.
Yeah, Muriel's going to let him have the outside, but I don't think it's going to work out. And right as I say that, they're side by side again.
Oh, can he make it
They're
work?
literally side by side again. And the answer is...
yes! Oh, wow, what a run, and he
barely got it.
Wow.
Yeah, he got it right before the stripe, too.
Great
so O'Connor
run.
leads his first lap of the race.
Good job for Ethan O'Connor right there. 23 laps to go, looking to get his first career win. Toddy in 3rd, Carter Jones, Nate Wines, side by side then back here between the Tau cars, the Omaki cars, and the Brink cars.
Yeah, Tau, Omaki, Brink, those are the best teams in the NAICS here as they race them to turn number 4. Nate Wines side by side with Seth Peters. And I thought they were going to make contact there. 22 to go as O'Connor leads.
You know, I think when it comes to lanes specifically, on corner exit, the outside is preferred, but maybe inside is preferred on corner entry. So it's all depending on who can roll the middle the best.
Oh, that might be what helped O'Connor take the lead away from Morrill. And as I say that, we're watching this battle for third unfold between Carter Jones and Evan Toddy. Toddy, defending champion, trying to go back-to-back off turn 4. Carter Jones staying with him, stays right behind him, and they head for turn 1 once again, nose to tail.
Toddy specifically, he's had a good, it feels like Toddy started just a tiny bit rough, but now all of a sudden, he's really started to look like his defending championship self. In top, I don't even remember where he is in points. I didn't even look at that. But now they stay side by side, 4th, 3rd. Toddy trying to hold it off. It doesn't look like he seems to have the same car he had earlier. So it looks like he's just going to do his best to try to hold off everybody.
Yeah, just kind of ride around and log laps here. If a caution comes out, they could pit and be good to the end on fuel. But that's only if they decide to pit.
Yeah, that's interesting with pits, because now we're only at 20 laps to go. They've run about 10, 11 laps now. Again, I imagine they don't want to pit. At least they're hoping they don't. So I guess it's just up to...
Surge to the inside of Falconer.
Who can save the best? As, yeah, here comes Stern. He's had a little bit of redemption. He's finally moving forward once again here after staying in the back for quite a while. But Stern now finally getting a good run.
Yeah, side by side with Don Faulkner. That's one of his own drivers there in the 82. I could be wrong.
I'm pretty sure Don is in a Rocky car.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Actually, I'm pretty sure that's actually his team owner right behind him. Could be. Yep, that's his team owner right next to him.
Oh yeah. Now the teammates are side by side. You gotta be careful racing around the boss.
But then look around here, specifically in this camera shot, there's 3 Tau Racing cars, 2 of them side by side.
Oh,
and
yeah.
their boss is right behind them, so that's a little bit of a scary battle.
Oh, yeah. And Nate Wines lead them all, and Tanner Campos to the inside of Nate Wines. That is an Omarchi car. Nate Wines is driving. They're side by side for position number 5.
Campos trying to get to the inside of Nate Wines. Tanner Campos, like we mentioned earlier, having himself a pretty good run here for once, a change of pace that he's had for the rest of the year. Here comes Caleb. He surges past Seth on the inside. Don's trying to follow.
And Caleb Marinelli's the highest running Toyota, I would believe, in this field, as he's side by side with Seth Peters, and he's got Don Faulconer right behind him. Side by side, they might go 3 wide here. Nope.
You know what?
Wisely stays behind Marinelli.
Let's highlight Caleb Marinelli. He finally got his first career win last week. He has a top 10 in every race, all but like 1 this year. And he's a points leader by like a lot. So Caleb Marinelli's definitely... He was running great earlier and then kind of faded, but now he's starting to pull it back. Because Ethan O'Connor, he's just kind of like Evan Toddy earlier, he's just checked out.
Yeah, this just might be an Ethan O'Connor win, and he's going to catch lap traffic. That's Alan Mooch in the 42 car ahead of him. So Mooch has to race carefully around these lead cars while trying to get the best finish he possibly can out of this.
Now, let's look at it this way, because here comes Evan Toddy, defending champion. Of course, he's trying to pass the rookie right now, but look at Ethan O'Connor. He's a veteran. This is the 2nd time in this series. Still looking for his first career win. He's had many heartbreaks happen. Do you think he's getting really nervous now with only 15 laps to go, where if there's no fuel issues, he's got this in the bag?
Well, it's motorsports. Anything can happen in racing. So Ethan O'Connor's probably thinking about all the worst possible scenarios and hoping that the best happens.
There you go.
Basically, is you want to hope for the best, but you always have to prepare for the worst case scenario.
I think at the same time, what he's really hoping for is he's hoping Alex Morrill can hold off Evan Toddy, because Toddy has shown he's been the best car today, and holding them off probably will be very helpful. It'll be tough to catch him. Only 14 laps to go. Laps here only about half a second-ish, maybe a little bit over. But yeah, let's scroll through the fields. A couple guys. Falconer, Seth Peters still. There's Kylie Sustry, Wyatt Wild, Ricci's, and Paul Donlan and Lucy Fife have sort of made a tiny bit of a comeback, but not really too much. They're starting to get back going. There's Caden. I think he's still a couple laps down. There's Tyler King. He's still running. He's still chugging along.
Yeah, that 50 car has just been kind of rolling along. And speaking of O'Connor, I think he's got a big enough lead where he can actually just kind of put it in cruise control and not worry. Unless they stop racing hard
Again,
there's Ethan O'Connor.
Here's the question that he's got to think about. How much fuel did he burn? Because he was in, what, 4th place on that restart? He was fighting pretty hard. So you got to think, did he burn a lot of fuel? Is he in save mode? Because it doesn't look like he's slowing down, which kind of concerns me a little bit. So either they think they're good on fuel and they're just going to push it, or they're not good on fuel and maybe they'll save at the very end.
Yeah, it looks like he's got maybe a quarter of a backstretch advantage over Morreale here as he owns off Toddy, and there's going to be 11 to go when they get across the stripe. And I don't think Morreale's got any time to catch Ethan O'Connor here unless a caution comes out.
I've been kind of looking at some lap times. Ethan O'Connor and Evan Toddy have been about equal right now. They're both running very similar lap times. O'Connor's maybe just a tick quicker, but Morreale's just about the 3rd best car in that top 3. So again, he's definitely going to have to keep hoping that Morreale can hold off Toddy here for 2nd right now, because he doesn't want that fast 32 to get near him.
Yeah, and he also doesn't need a caution with like 10 to go. He'll probably want one with inside 5 to go, because we don't have green-white checkers here in this series. Back to turn 1.
10 laps to go. O'Connor just counting the laps down as Toddy has gotten by Morreale for 2nd place. Oh boy. But look at the lead. He's got about half a straightaway lead now at this point.
Oh, definitely.
So Toddy may have a faster car now that he's got clean air, but at the same time, that's not a lot of time. He's going to need to either hope something happens in 28 or he can just catch a miracle.
Oh, definitely. 9 to go for Ethan O'Connor. One of the more controversial drivers in this series, especially considering all of his off-track antics that he talks about Pokemon a lot. I had to Google what Pokemon was.
I don't know. I've heard of it. I've been actually kind of fooling around with it a little bit myself. You see, Jim here, he likes new things, and Pokemon. He found this. You ever hear of that Pokemon Go app? He figured that out, and now he's actually kind of interested in it.
Wow. All right, well, 8 to go for Ethan O'Connor as he rolls into turn number 2, and he's got Jordan Fox in front of him.
Now, at the same time, he's got both lap cars. Yeah, he's got Jordan Fox and Alan Mooch just in front of him. And he's been, I don't know if I could say he's really been catching those lap cars. Maybe he has just been very slowly. So I don't think those are going to be too much of a worry, but still just clicking off the laps are going to come to 7 to go this time.
Yeah, 7 to go when Ethan O'Connor crosses the stripe. And if a caution were to happen now, it would be a 2-lap mad dash to the finish, and everything would just go topsy-turvy on us all.
Yeah, that's right. Marinelli.
Either way, Marinelli's looking to the outside here. Sorry to cut you off there, but he's to the outside of the car.
Yeah.
For position. Look out!
Yeah, Marinelli, he's keeping that consistent season going. This is for 4th place here. Another top 5. This, I think, will be like 8 or 9 top 10s on the year, something like that, if he keeps it up this way. So, still unbelievably consistent season for this 15 group. 6 laps to go. Toddy has pulled away from Morreale, but the gap between he and O'Connor really hasn't changed.
It hasn't changed. It hasn't gone down. It hasn't gone up. It's just more or less stabilized. Still a straightaway advantage for O'Connor as they had for 5 to go. As O'Connor rolls into turn 3, the lap cars have pulled away though.
Now again,
I think the cars are just cruise control.
Now here's the other thing you got to think about. How are they on fuel now? Because now the gap between the two is staying very even. So either Toddy's really pushing, thinking he's saving fuel, or now O'Connor's starting to save.
It could be a mix of both. But either way, I think O'Connor's on his way to his first ever win here in the iRacing Cup Series. He has for turn 3. There you see Evan Toddy still trying to get away. Caleb Marinelli in the top 5. He's running 4th right now.
Yeah, he's managed to get by the 62 of Carter Jones now, setting his eyes on Morreale. And actually, looking at a couple of these lap times, Marinelli's the fastest car at the moment. So he's definitely probably going to run out of time when it comes to the top guys. He may get to Morreale, but that's probably about it. Is there only 4 laps to go?
Yeah.
Still shuffling through the field. And there's Sasso, rough run for him. There's King. He's still
absolutely
chugging
rough
along.
run. There's the Lindsay Dietz. Alan Mooch had a really rough run, and right behind him is Jordan Fox, and behind them is Ethan O'Connor as he's headed for turn number 4 to take 3 to go. Flagman has put 3 fingers up, indicating 3 laps remaining in this race.
All right, 3 laps to go. These got to be the 3 longest laps of Ethan O'Connor's life here, probably. Toddy still really hasn't closed the gap very much. If anything, it maybe has grown a little bit, so I don't know if he's good on fuel now.
Side by side for third.
Yeah, here he goes. He's going to take third
he's
place
caught.
away, maybe.
Yeah, he's caught Morreal, and this will be his second straight top 5 run. If he's able to, as he stays inside the top 5, still side by side with Morreal, Morreal's going to hold off Marinelli for now. But I don't expect that to make any changes. 2 to go. Barney has 2 to go.
2 laps to go for Ethan O'Connor. He's holding strong right now. Lead is continuing. He's on his way. Finally looking to get that victory. You know, I'm thinking he's not gonna do it. He's not gonna do it. He's doing it.
He's doing.
My
God!
God! Toddy stays out.
Wheel spinning. White flag. Pointing up for Evan.
Oh my goodness gracious! Did we not just mention this? I thought they were good on fuel. Clearly not.
Apparently not.
Down the back straightaway for the final time. How about that?
And the
Toddy.
defending champ.
Yeah, the defending champ's going to do it. He only has, remember, people probably forget this. Only Evan Toddy, the champion, only has 1 career victory to his name last season, and he's finally going to get it done. Evan Toddy comes off the turn number 4, and his second career victory, it comes here in New Hampshire.
And the champ is back on the top with Caleb finishing second. Finishing third is Carter Jones. 4th place goes to Tanner Campos. 5th place is Zach Stern, and that's your top 5 right there.
Wow, what a run for the 32. I guess you could probably say one of, if not the best car wins it today. But man, you gotta feel bad for Ethan O'Connor again. Another tough way to lose.
We were talking about that the entire last segment of the race. We were like, yeah, as long as he's saving fuel or something bad doesn't happen, he's got it in the bag. Oh my God, what was that? Oh, jeez Louise, Evan, don't scare us like that.
So does Toddy just not care about this race car anymore? Clearly not. It's probably toast at this point.
Well, Toddy's locked up his spot in the playoffs.
Do they have win in your in? I don't think they have win in your in.
I think the win would boost him into the top 12.
Well, yeah, I was going to say either way, it's going to give him a really good boost for sure. He's going to keep taking his breath. Ooh, look at that burnout. Ooh, look at that.
Oh, beautiful.
I like that. Didn't Denny Hamlin do that years ago?
So, yeah, someone give Evan Toddy a lobster and a piece and a little bit of granite because and a magic wand as well because holy crap. I have not seen anything like that since 2010 and 2011. Oh, close enough.
Well, again, let's just highlight what we saw. Wow, what he's going to continue to do is burnout. Great racing today overall. It was a fun day.
Oh, definitely.
Of course, it even adds to the excitement for the added fuel mileage finish at the end there. I'm pretty sure a couple cars pitted there at the end. We'll see later what happened. But overall, tough for Ethan O'Connor, but great for Evan Toddy. He managed to save the fuel, and he's going to Ross Chastain it.
He's just going to haul the wall here.
I like that. Good addition.
Oh,
is he gonna
man,
keep
nice
cut.
Oh,
he's still going.
Oh, my, wow. Yeah, there's a reason we call New Hampshire Speedway the Magic Mile, and it can create some magic quite like what we saw at the finish of this race. Oh, my gosh.
I mean, he's still going to just, celebrate as much as he can, because it's been a while. It's been since the Red Bull Ring last year since he won. So it's been such a long time for this 32. Definitely going to keep celebrating it. Overall, I guess you could say it was a solid victory for the 32. Great car overall. I think I'm pretty sure he's going to finish his burnouts up to this point. We're running over our time window here. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, overall, what a great race for Evan Toddy. He's your winner. Congrats to him in the 32. Thanks to you, Alan, for joining me here in the booth. Hopefully everybody enjoyed, and let's take a look at the finishing results.